I'm out here again at Red Stag Auction here in Edmond, Oklahoma. I came to pick up some stuff and check out their new toys they have. This place is unbelievable. Every time I come here, there's new and different products. This time, there's a fleet of all these mini excavators and mini skid steers and golf carts and all kinds of crazy stuff that's for next month's auction. Actually, this month, October's auction. And it's just tucked away here in the back just to keep it out of sight for all the people coming to get stuff from last month's auction, which they're still picking up from. I'm one of those. So come along with me on this tour of this crazy place. I just don't understand. How is there so much stuff just to keep sending it to these auctions? There's just so much stuff. I'm going to dig into a whole bunch of these machines, and you and I are going to figure out if these are the sort of things that we want to buy for our own property. Are they worth it? Are they junk? Are they good? I'm going to give you my first thoughts and overview of a whole bunch of these machines, and let's see if it's something that we want to get. These same machines are popping up at auctions all over America. For all I know, all around the world. But the machines that are here aren't necessarily unique to just this auction. There's people in a lot of other states that say they're seeing the exact same containers with the same machines showing up. But there's no information on them. There's no videos. There's barely any documentation. The documentation I can find seems to be written by somebody in China, and the translation's really bad, and some of the specs we want to know aren't right. But from the manufacturers, you just never know. I mean, are they telling the truth, or are they kind of fibbing a little bit? Like, is it really the weight they say? Does it really operate the way they say? What's it really like to operate one? I know that there's two mini excavators here that look almost identical, but I've driven them both. I've operated them both, and one of them, I don't think I'd want one necessarily, unless I just needed something really cheap. The other one is pretty awesome, and I can't believe they're selling so cheap because it's really a good machine. I don't know about longevity. We'll find that out in the coming months. But let's dig into some of these and let's take a look at what they have at this auction coming up here right now. So let's start off here in the back. The CFG MX-15 RX, MX-12 RX, H15R, MH12R, H15R. There's just so many numbers. There's so many different kinds. QK20R, QH12R, XZ20R. Like, what's the difference between them all? I mean, I really don't know what the difference is between them all, but I'd like to find out, and we'll find out together. So you got mini skids. These are SD Lanch. These ones, I don't know exactly. I found them online as a battler. But what it says here, it says just a compact skid steer loader. Mailbox JW Service 2025 at 163.com. Not much information. Don't really know. Here's more SD Lanch machines. SDLE18, SDLE18. Those are gas engines. And then over here, same thing. Now, my little dump trucks that I love so much, they're here. I've got one of these at home, and that's a fast, cool little machine. But look at all these. It's crazy. They're just everywhere. Let's take a walk around this auction. Some of the normal stuff is here. The little dumper truckers. There's always a pile of those. And those are awesome. If you don't have one, just get one. You can get them pretty cheap. Lots of garages, lots of sheds. Look at all these little containers. Oh, here's the Artier mini skids. I already did a review on one of these. Go take a look at that video if you want to see what this is. But I drove one of these around just a little bit, and they seem to be pretty nice machines. We've got bathrooms. Okay, man, there's a whole bunch of these. It's got a dozen. There's 12 of those right there. Every corner you walk around, there's just new stuff. What are those? Oh, concrete mixer for a big skid. Oh, that's cool. I have one of those for a mini skid, and it's really neat. But mine doesn't have a big tube to drain it out. Some sort of power hammer. That's what all these are, I think. These are monstrous. Oh, that's a big old power breaker for a skid steer. Ha. Huh. You know what? Let's jump off in these containers. This one looks open. A golf cart. Seriously, one golf cart. Nothing. And they've been working hard. They're all empty today. It would be really neat to get one of these containers with all these double doors, and you can use them as individual garages for different things. You could even build a wall in between here and have separate garages. That actually would be really cool. Guess I'm in the section of empty ones. They sure pack these things in tight, don't they? So it's not uncommon they might have some dings or dents or scratches on an auction machine because trying to get them out is so hard. Here's a little known fact about auctions. Did you realize that all the attachments and all the equipment they send comes on these metal frames? Yeah, so they've got all these metal frames here, and some of them get destroyed, but some of them are good. These are still good to put attachments on, some of them, you know? Most of these are currently bent. But you might be able to get your hands on some of these things, put some of your attachments on. Look at this. Everywhere I go, there's more and more attachments. So I did win a couple auctions for attachments this time around. This is the little flail mower, grapple, bucket grapple. Oh, lawnmower. Man, those are so cool. Looks like an adjustable dozer blade, some buckets, so much stuff everywhere. But that's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have one of those soon. There's more. There's another 4 of the Artiers. There's a couple more of the little SD Lanch 30s. SD Lanch 50. Here's more golf carts. See, this is how the golf carts come. That's how they're sent in the container. And then the auctioneer has to actually build them. So they don't come with wheels, roof, cage, any of that stuff. But when they're done, they look like this. So these are built and completed. See, they put the little cage on, they put the roof on, and then they get their wheels. And these things are same thing as that, see? SDLGC 80. SDLGC 80. These are literally the exact same. This is just assembled and disassembled. SDLGC 100, it's a 3-row. Check that out. I mean, they're actually pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having one of these just to run around. Oh, did you know that that is the stop and that is the go? Yep, I just wanted to share that with you. And it comes with some real carbon fiber. Couple more, no, 3 more dump trucks over here. 2 more little dump trucks over here. And this is, you can see exactly how they stack them. Put a little piece of rubber down, put this up, and then they put one on top. So the auctioneer actually has to take these all apart. Over here, these boxes, these are trenchers. It's just crazy. It just blows my mind how many of these there are. I mean, there's just so much stuff. Now here's the 2-post lifts. I may or may not have gotten one of those. Oh, check that out. Firewood conveyor belt. Too bad we can't see it in person, but it's all tucked away in a crate. That's a good sized garage, 45 by 25. There's just no end. Look at the size of that Harley rake. These things are so cool. Did you really think I was going to leave this auction empty-handed? How many times have you guys seen a video where I'm excited about my little dumper truckers? So what if I had a few and I started customizing them? What if there were some dumper truckers running around with like camouflage and light bars and cool accessories? That might be interesting, wouldn't it? What if we had a whole bunch of guys out playing on these things all over the place? Whole bunch of guys terrorizing the woods on some little dump trucks. What if we did a camping trip with a bunch of dump trucks? So many ideas, so little time. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. A whole bunch more stuff coming. I actually did a whole bunch of individual videos on a bunch of stuff that's here. So if you guys are interested in anything you saw, you just stay tuned and you might see some videos coming on some of the products that you want to bid on. So besides that, we'll see you next time. I'm out of here. It is hot, hot, hot. I'm just kidding. I'm not really leaving. I just made it look like I was leaving for a video. Now I gotta walk all the way back and get my camera. And it's hot. Too bad I couldn't just drive away and just leave my camera. But it doesn't work that way. Not in the real world.